We began Leader in Me in one building roughly 10 years ago, and slowly but surely that built from one school out to other schools, and ultimately it became a community focus when our community reads was the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Our community foundation has been very generous in supporting Leader in Me throughout the pre-K through 12th grade in order to support the 7 habits and the development of the holistic child with some of the skills that Leader in Me brings.
One of my biggest priorities as far as encouraging the implementation of Leader in Me and growing Leader in Me implementation is to support the work of Raise the Bar. Raise the Bar is our local cradle to career organization that's working on implementing the best strategies. Time and time again, workforce and financial stability have shown up as community priorities. We want to make sure that now and forever we have a strong workforce. Raise the Bar is helping to do that in our community.
We at Raise the Bar are specifically leading a leadership program. We are working with the 7 habits in different settings. For example, with the Leader in Me, we have it in many of our school districts. We are a rural county of Northwest Ohio. But with that comes the opportunity to have kids in a lot of different settings, whether they're in our main city schools where there are thousands of kids within the district, to smaller districts that maybe have 100 kids per class. We are working with those schools. We are setting them on the path for their first 3 years with their coaching and all of the resources that bring this language and framework into the schools. We are then working with our local university and community college and bringing it into apprenticeship programs as students are learning how to do technical skills. We want to make sure that they're the employees that are going to lead with soft skills as well. And we're using it also with future teachers through our education programs as well as our College of Business. And they are teaching their students how to go out into the workplace with a new set of skills.
Giving the students in high school, especially, the tools to be a little bit more self-aware, I would hope that that would follow through as they move on, whether it's to college or into the workforce or into the military, or even just as friends, spouses, employees one day. I think that we're giving them a lot of tools that aren't necessarily taught within regular day-to-day curriculum within the school districts. And so I think this is just an added bonus for them because they're going to get ways that they can just become better human beings all around.
Service learning is an important part of our culture here. We want to make a difference in our community, and we want to teach our students that that's what life is all about, helping others and being good citizens.
As a major employer in our community in Findlay, we really appreciate the Raise the Bar program. Having those soft skills, the ability to communicate, the ability to develop your emotional intelligence is something that is difficult to teach in the workforce, so we appreciate this kind of holistic approach where you're working with children in school, workforce, and community and get everybody kind of on board with that. And that, I think, helps us to develop our leaders and our supervisors to have these communication skills, to be able to listen, understand, empathize with their employees, and support a collaboration that would lead to happier environment and employee retention, which is really critical today.
We recognize that the 7 habits is not just a school thing. It is a life thing. And what we now are trying to do is take that same mindset and breathe that into the rest of our community. We want it with the schools, we want it with the colleges that we have in town, and we even want it with the employers. If we can create a system of individuals who all are living the same habits and finding the same value in them, our community will continue to flourish beyond where it already is.